yeah. I think what it is StreamYard's updated itself because it's changed a load of the features on it last overnight.
Oh.
And I press go live, then press a video, and it works. But this time I pressed a video, and it stopped it from going live. So I've got to press the video and then press go live now. Stupid thing. But anyway, yeah. As I was saying, when I thought we were streaming, the first time the intro was played, I could see everyone who's on the panel across the bottom, and all I could see was John quickly trying to fiddle with stuff, Gary dancing and trying to shovel food in his face as quickly as possible. Yes. As I was saying, welcome to everyone who's regular to the channel, and welcome to everyone who is new to the channel.
Hello, everyone.
Who I'm guessing is here to watch Gary.
Nah.
Since we've had a
few
few people
all of us. That's the whole point.
Well, we've had 5 new subscribers since you announced that you're going to be on the channel. So I think they're here for you.
Well, no, they're here to. I bigged you guys up. Yeah, you've got to deliver now. So I probably bigged you up as like great guys, lots of fun. You know what you're doing. There you go. Now's your time to shine, boys.
How are we going to live up to that? What have you done to us?
Said we were
I also said, John, that you could juggle,
about, dude.
and Mikey, you do an interesting sword swallowing act. But you know, it's up to you if you want to show that off or not. I'm not going to pressure you on that.
Speaking, I was watching John's kit review today of the SE5A.
Okay. All right, yeah.
I was able to get ready for a shower, have a shower, a chilled, relaxed shower, not a rush shower, and then get dried and dressed and everything, and come downstairs by the time he'd got halfway through his video, his kit review.
Man, that's detail. That's detail, man.
You weren't watching it. You were having a shower. You hit play and then took it off.
I was listening to it.
Oh, my God. Why would you want to do
like
that
I do
in the shower?
Stuff, things like that. So I've got a challenge for
I actually watch Gary's stuff.
God knows why, but yeah, you do.
Well, I've come up with a challenge for you two and for Gary Morris. I've already told Gary Morris. The challenge is to do a full kit review, which involves all the normal points you would point out on a kit review in under 3 minutes. Not including intro and outro. So you got to do the whole. It's got to be a proper plastic model kit, and you got to do the review in under 3 minutes.
Okay.
Opposed to there's a video.
I'm gonna have to mute myself.
Okay, I can do that.
Just give me a sec.
3 minutes. Okay, yeah. That's all right. I can do that.
Did you need to mute yourself, John?
No, I don't. No, I think sneeze is dissipating now. Yeah.
He's going to have a desk in a minute.
Just coffee over a tea, actually.
Yeah. His tea's just gone in his face.
Oh, yeah. God.
Do you reckon you can do that, John?
A 3 minute kit review. Yeah. Challenge accepted.
As long as we can choose the kit, that's the key.
Yeah, that's fine. As long as it is a proper model kit, not just 5-piece bust or something.
No.
Okay, I'll send you photos of the stash, and you guys choose which one it's going to be.
Oh, now that's playing it risky, John.
Oh yeah.
The reason I chose this challenge is because one of my first videos was a 3 minute kit review.
Yeah.
And it actually came out quite well. So the only rules are it has to include all normal stuff you would, because we all know we build a certain style and pattern to our reviews. Yeah. You have to include all the normal information. You can't speed it up, John. So you can't just press speed up on the editing software.
Right.
It has to be normal. You know,
that's plan A gone out the window then. Thank you.
But you can edit out any quiet bits or ums and ahs.
Edit. I don't understand what that is.
Yeah, John's just going to do his normal kit review and then split it down into 3-minute sections.
Yeah.
Here's the
we'll see
first
how
3
we go.
minutes of the kit review. Here's the other 57.
All right.
No, I
So
reckon we can do that. 3 minutes. I reckon we can do that.
Yeah, I think it'd be a fun challenge.
Yeah.
Like, I've already done one, so.
yeah.
Okay. I know what I'm doing. Excellent. Well done.
Nice one. Be a nice little one for you to do before you go on your holidays on Wednesday.
Yeah, because I've got nothing else to do. You're right. Absolutely nothing else to do.
Tiff says, afternoon, folks. Please hit the like button on your way in. Tar.
Definitely.
For those that don't know, Tiffany is our modmin or modministrator. She's the one that keeps us in check. Duke Sidney says, good day, all you beautiful people. I have hit the like button. Finger red number 1. What? It's the emoji name thing, isn't it?
Oh, okay.
Sounds painful, whatever it is. Stuart says, hi, Tiff and Duke. And he says, button bashed. Duke says, good day, Stuart. The better looking Marley's in. He says,
hey, Paul.
oh, good day, Duke. Good day, Stuart. Never mind your brother and the host. Stuart says, hi, Paul Marley. He says, hey, Stuart, happy birthday. Oh, is it Stuart's birthday?
Oh.
Happy birthday, Stuart.
Happy birthday,
Stuart.
Well remembered, Modmin. She must have a calendar with everyone's birthday on it. Creepy.
She's like Oracle from Batman in the background. She's just like doing everything for us, going, oh, it's his birthday.
Like the Oracle in the Matrix.
Yeah.
Yeah. Marley says, good day, Modmin. And she says, I'm sure it's today anyway. She says, hello, Paul. Hello, Duke. She says, thank you, Tiff. Yes, it's today. Tiff says, Bearded Veteran creates. I'm in tears, laughing. What? Why? What are you laughing at? What's so funny?
You not hitting the go live button.
Oh, I know. Yeah. But the thing is, I did hit it. But because I hit it before I pressed the video stopped it. Or something like that. It cancelled the thing. Stupid. So I got to press the video now and then press go live, which is a good job. I put that extra 10 seconds in the beginning. Because what you used to do is press go live, start the video, and then press it again. The button that comes down to start it. But it doesn't do that now. If you do that, it closes the bloody go live thing again. Duke says, good day, Tip and Paul. Stuart says, maybe the hiccup's done with at the start. Hopefully.
Nah.
This is 3 veterans. Oh. It wouldn't be 3 veterans if it didn't go wrong from time to time. Paul says, I can view some of the kits John bought in one unkind word. Yes, we heard about that.
Yeah.
Didn't we, John?
It'd be an intervention. He'd go through the stash. Rubbish, rubbish, rubbish. What the hell is that? Rubbish.
Stuart says, lol, Paul Marley. Stuart says, but will they get finished? Brian's in. He says, good afternoon, everyone. Any suggestions how I can easily create short grass for a base on a 172 scale model? Cheaply, please. Good question. Do you want to have a think about that whilst I go through the rest of the chat? We'll come back to it.
Sure.
Duke says, I watched a lot of scale modeling twins the other night at work. A lot of ships.
Yeah, I'm done with the ships. So, yeah, that's all.
With Gary's kit review. John's kit reviews, though, isn't that like 2 videos for the whole shift? It's like an hour long or something, aren't they?
There was a big kit. It's like $1,000 kit. It took a while to go through.
I know. You're very thorough. That's one nice thing. Yeah, Brian said create, not great. Yeah. So if you can have a think of that, we'll come back to it in a sec. Duke says, happy birthday, Stuart. Stuart says, "Yep, 64 today. Made John feel good when I said it's because I'm older than him." That'll make other Gary feel good as well. Tell Gary. Because he's 60 and I'm always winding him up about being 60.
A year and a half behind Stuart, so good on you, man.
Yeah.
Well, I'm always winding the other Gary up because he's the same age as my dad.
Yeah.
Tiff says, "No, I just remember he said about 2 weeks ago his birthday was on a Monday." Yeah, I bet you've got them all on the calendar, really, haven't you? You go on everyone's Facebook looking for their birthdays. Jude says, "Thank you, Duke." And of course, I'm only joking. Tiffany does not go cyber stalking people. No. She does not do that. Tiffany says, "Brian, garden twine chopped up and mixed with green paint. Interesting." Stuart says, "Hi, Brian." Brian says, "I'll try that, Tiff." Stuart meant Gary. And Tiff says, "Nope, no calendar here." Right, so go back to that one. Mopping. There you go.
He's frozen.
It's frozen again.
Oh. Well, I can't make any jokes about internet speed in the UK because I get in trouble. But
well, you wait till Thursday when I'm streaming from Albania. Darn stuff's faster than it is here.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
well,
super.
We're getting new internet this month, and it's about 5 times faster on upload and download.
Brilliant.
For the same price.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Moving the camera slightly.
So I'm trying to see why these aren't moving up out the way. Anyway. Yeah. So any suggestions, guys?
Well, knowing that I don't do dioramas. I've done one. However, I have bought this stuff recently. I'll change camera. I haven't used it, but it seems to be a small. It says Battlefield Grass by Army Painter. So I haven't used it. It's cheap, so it's like 11 Australian or 12 Australian dollars, so it'll be £6. And it's it's not too large, so you don't have to buy a huge container. But I think it'll go all right. I think it just put a bit of diluted PVA down, scatter some of this stuff down, and that looks like the sort of grass you'd have in 70-second scale. So that would be my suggestion. I don't think you can go too far wrong.
What about you, Gary?
Well, it depends on how short the grass is that you wanted to do. I mean, I had sort of got just a roll of sort of base paper that a train person, a model train builder would use for their track, and just cut it up, put it in a frame that looks convincing enough. It's just textured paper, basically. Very, very cheap, and you can use it on lots of different scales and sizes. If I needed longer grass, just use a bit of flock like that, and you can spot it in areas. So rather than have like the whole thing looking like a cornfield or something, you can put some of the base paper down, so you've got like a base texture underneath it, and then just sort of randomly spot some PVA on, drop the flock into that, push it in, let it sort of fluff up, and then you've got like little sort of hummocks of grass to break up the sort of flatness of it. That's the kind of thing I would do.
But yeah, another thing you could do is get some 1mm grass, the nylon grass stuff, diorama grass, and just use a static grass applicator, which you can get for like 10-15 quid off Amazon, and just use that, because it only needs to be about 1mm anyway. Normal grass length. Yeah, can't get words out. Where we got? Where did we get up to, Modmin? Thank you. Brian says, "Hi, Stuart." He says he's asleep. And my wife says, get some off Team Temu.
Timu.
Yeah, certainly good. Or the normal size, it'll be the Temu size. Julian says, afternoon all. Sorry I'm late. No, don't worry about it, Julian. Tiffany says, welcome, Julian.
I was very nearly late, mate. Don't you worry about it.
It's all right. I messed up the intro anyway. Julian says, hi, Tiff. And he says, suggestion, reference grass. What about some lichen mixed up with water spread over a base? Free and you can't get cheaper. That's true. Yeah. That'll work.
Yeah. Buy some cheese, wait 6 months.
Well, of course, you don't tell people that you're going nicking lichen off rocks and things because I'm sure there's rules against that.
Pretty sure there is.
Stuart says, hi, Julian. And Jim's in. He says, good morning to all. Morning,
Hello,
Jim. And Julian says, hi, Stuart. So, with the chat finally caught up with, what are you two going to be working on today?
You go first, Gary.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to start doing this. And then as I'm doing it, I'm thinking, do you know what? I could do a box review of this in 3 minutes, but no, I'm going to do it anyway. I got sent this. It's Himeji Castle by Doyusha, 1/800th scale. One of my viewers, Jim Mayer from up in Scotland, went to Japan, found it in a shop and thought, that will be fun. And it's amazing, actually. You get I can show you the base. That's the base of the castle. So you get a feel for the size of it. The frames are here, but what you'll notice is not only you get some scenic flock texturing, and you get a sponge, and that you tear up to put on top of the little tree trunk things here. So it's got like tree trunks and foliage and the flock to go sort of around the base of the castle, all included in the kit, which I think is really good. So I'm going to sort of be doing that. What I've decided is this sort of 2 hours every Monday is just going to be for me to do stuff that I want to do rather than having to film it and then edit it and blah, 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 blah. It's going to be 2 hours of me just being able to do whatever I want in building things that just take my fancy. So there'll be all sorts of weird stuff, no doubt. But there we go. We're going to build a castle today. How about that?
Excellent. That's cool. Nice haircut, by the way.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
He was talking to me.
Yeah.
John,
yeah.
you need to grow a beard more so you fit in. You need to grow your beard back so you fit in.
Yeah. True.
Okay. So what I've got going on, there's 3 things. I'll start with the thing that Mikey, Gary, and I are doing on Thursdays, which is this is ICM. Oh, I haven't got the box. Where is the box? ICM's 48 scale Spitfire Mark 9 with beer barrels. So they're coming up all right. They look like wood. So that's coming along. I think all that really remains on that is decals.
Did you just say you've got a lot of wood?
I've got so much wood. I'm excited. It looks great. But anyway, yeah. Decals. I'm trying to keep this above board, but God, no. Yeah. Anyway, there's that. The other things that I've got going on is the instructions out first. So this is Mini Arts 1/35th scale Berg Panzer T60.
Nice.
It's coming along. So it's now the desert yellow sort of all over. It's a full interior kit, so it's got all the stuff inside that you can't see. And so yeah, everything's sort of painted now. I am coming up the home stretch for that. So the mudguards will need to be fitted before because that then gauges how far down the rear bracket is, or the structural steel to support the crane hanging off the rear of it like that. So I could either potter on with that this evening, although before I put the mud guards on, I've got dark rust, but I don't have any, because I don't do armor that often, I don't have medium rust or light rust to paint the tracks before I put them on. But I should be able to do it anyway.
Just add a bit of white to it.
Goes that way.
Or a bit yellow.
Yeah, I could do that. So I could either progress with that, or the other thing I've got going on is I'm building a tornado for a friend of mine. So this is Hitleri's 48 scale tornado, or it's a GR4, it's an IDS. It's been a bit of a bugger, but it's coming along. So the noses altogether has got 30 odd grams of nose weight there, so that's all right. But I've had to, like, this is a Kitworld, their version of Quinta Studio, so 3D printed instruments. They didn't fit. Maybe they're designed for a Rebel kit, I don't know. But with a lot of trimming, I got them in. So the next step with this is, well, let's see, the two horizontals. Well, the horizontal stab is there with a heated screwdriver-ish, bit of knife, I'd say. Stuck them together, so they're meant to go on there, and I guess they're able to be moved. I don't want them to move, but it's just sort of a bit dumb because they just bend, So I think it's a silly idea. I think I'll just glue them in place, and the wings are together as well. So when they go on, they'll be able to judge the distance and the angle. So once it all goes together, it's starting to look like a tornado.
So in theory, if you move one of those wings, both should move. Hey, there we go.
There we go. So that works, but I don't want them to swing because you can put the pylons in place and then melt it on the inside so you can move them. I don't want them to move. When these are on the ground, they're always going to be wings out because if the wings are back, center of gravity and everything else, they can go nose high. So they'd be on the ground. Well, yeah, but I mean, talk about the actual aircraft. So if they fuel them with the wings back, the nose gear could come off the ground. So on the ground they're always wings forward. So that's why I want to do it because I don't want to put pilots in there. So I think I might progress with this one because I can. I don't know. What would the viewers prefer to see? The Berg Panzer progress or the mighty Finn progress? Answers in the comments.
Yeah. Put your answers in the comments. One for the Berg Panzer, 2 for the tornado.
Yeah.
Which one do you want to watch Gary do? John do. Go on, brain.
What about you, Mikey?
Me? I'm going to be working on my Australian Centurion. Centurion? Yeah. My Australian Vietnam era Centurion. I painted the wheels for it the other day, finally. So I'm going to put them on and start working on tracks and stuff. So this is going to be part of my Vietnam era diorama, which is going to be a tank crew with a barbecue and Australian tank crew with a barbecue and stuff in the jungle. So that can go out of the way over there. And I can go off big screen. I can see you guys. There you go. Problem is, I can't remember which one the wheels go. Because I want to get this model done out of the way so that I can get rid of the bloody box and stuff.
So the Aussie Centurion
is
part of the Vietnam build for Friends of Models for Heroes. When's the cut-off date for that? When was I haven't taken part.
I don't know. I think it's this month, but I've not really been bothered, to be honest. I've been too busy. John, it looks like the answer is the Tonka.
Okay. Easy. All right.
Because we've got, Jim says 1, but then it goes 2, 2, 2, Tonka, 2, 2, hi guys, 2, hey hobby time, hi hobby time. So yeah, Tonka.
He's glitching. Right. Tonka. Just a bit of basic assembly. It's not the best kit, but I've heard tell that of the two choices, a Rebel kit of 48 scale Tornado or the Italeri one, I've heard that The utility one's better and less problematic. So we'll see how that goes. So this is their initial Tornado kit released from 1992, a year after the Gulf War. The first Gulf War, that is.
Oh. There you go. Wow. So much chat. Yeah. Yes. Definitely consensus on the 2s, I think, with the exception of Jim.
Huh.
Okay.
Yeah. Can we go through the chat, modders? Oh, and it's supposed to be a viewers panel as well.
Yeah.
I just remembered. It's Monday, isn't it?
It is. All day.
All of it.
So, modders, if you want to post the link in the chat, you can do. If you want to come up and join us on the panel, you're more than welcome. Julian says, hi, Stuart. Stuart says, hi, Jim. Duke says, fine stand over watered down PVA and painted green when dry. Aye, that would work. Julian says, lots of moss and lichen on my drive. Come autumn, there will be lots more.
Ooh, you must be in the UK.
Yeah.
Or Tasmania.
Julian says, hi, Jim. Come on. Jim says, still out on my early morning cycling tour of Kendall County and other neighbouring counties. Beautifully cool and sunny weather. Wow.
Lovely.
Yeah, did you hear what he did for his birthday, Gary?
No.
He went on a 30-mile bike ride.
For his birthday?
Yeah.
I can feel some sort of intervention having to happen soon.
Yeah.
He's obviously not, there's something, he's missing something out. 30 miles. Wow. I wouldn't drive the car 30 miles on my birthday for accident.
Do you know what? I went to Liverpool the other week and that's the furthest I've driven in years.
Yeah.
It's only an hour away. Next comment is Duke. He says, good day, Jim. Coffee on? What's Duke? No, he's on his bike ride, so he won't have his coffee on today.
Well, unless there's some terribly interesting and clever way of doing it.
He could always have a flask of coffee with him. That's always
have a little generator linked up to the back wheel.
Yeah. Hey, that's an even better idea. And it wouldn't surprise me if Jim did do that. It is Jim. Jim
and
says,
it's America, land of the free and home of the brave.
Yeah.
It's a constitutional right to have coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jim says, hello, Stuart. Jim says, hello, Julian and Duke. I don't need to do that. Duke says, strike the coffee question, Jim. Ha ha ha.
Jimmy Carr.
Sonic says, hey, guys.
Hello, Sonic.
Hey, Sonic. How you doing, babe? You all right, mate?
How's our mad Jockanese friend? Stuart says, hi, Sonic. Stuart says, hi to Stuart. Jim says, Jim says, Duke, when I get home, mate's got another 10 miles to go. Good gravy. Kieran says, afternoon, everyone.
Hello, Piskets.
Okay. Yeah. Duke says, good day, Sonic. Thought I'd lost the tyres to my tank then. They've been sat underneath my monitor for months. And I moved them yesterday. And I just thought, Christ, I've bloody lost them. They've been there for months. Jim says, hi, Sonic. Duke says, good day, Kieran. Kieran says, hi, Duke. Tiffany says, afternoon, Jim, Sonic, and Kieran. Kieran says, hi, Tiff. Jim says, hi, Kieran. Kieran says, hi, Jim. Everyone says hi to each other, okay? Sonic says, nothing wrong with using things that are available in nature, but some people might not take a liking to it. Ha ha ha. Very true. Yeah, I read that one. Stuart says, hi, Kieran. And Kieran says, hi, Stuart. Jim says, and a cheery good morning to you, Tiffany. Oh, he's such a nice bloke, isn't he?
Oh.
Tiff says, why did I know you were going to say that, Sonic? I'm surprised I can't hear you giggling at yourself upstairs. Kieran says, wow, that's a huge tonker, John. So many things that can be said about
that. Yeah, well, I'm trying to act all grown up. And
and it lasts about 5 minutes. It is our John, after all. Sonic says, Tiff, surprised you never stole that one. I said it before I switched on my laptop. And Jim says, and of course, a hearty good morning to our 3 gracious hosts. Somebody acknowledged us. Yay.
That should be all right.
Tiff says, I'm no thief, Sonic. Duke says, tornado. We'll skip all the 1s and 2s and things. If you don't mind, Mum. Otherwise, I'm just going to be slightly going 1, 1, 2, 2, 2. I'm going to sound like I'm reading digital code or something. June says, don't mention nose gear weights to Gary. Innocent look.
I know, that was funny. That was so funny. For those of you that don't know, I made a Matchbox kit of the A10 recently, and I got the thing pretty much ready to put the wheels on, and I thought, I wonder if it's going to sit okay, because the instructions don't say put any nose weight in, so I didn't. And of course, looking at the A10, it's got 2 massive engines at the back. It's got a massive tailplane and fins. And on the real thing, of course, it's got a massive gun at the other end that holds it down. But of course, it's being a Matchbox plastic kit, it hasn't. And so I had to cut open the bottom of the fuselage, put some nose weights in, and then put it all back again. So, yeah, that was a lesson learned.
Hobby Time says, hi, guys. Hello, Hobby Time.
Hobby Time.
Hey, dude.
Tiff says, hi, Hobby Time. This chat is most of it is just people saying hi to each other by the look of it.
Yeah, yes, that's how we fill 2 hours, yes.
Yeah. We all just say hello to each other and then say goodbye.
Well, yeah, so the first hour is hello, and then, see you, bye.
Yeah. I mean, we are 34 minutes in and people are still saying hello to each other. And I'm not even joking. Stuart says, hi, Hobby Time. Right, what the hell is going on with these? Hobby Time says, hi, Tiff. And Sonic says, hi, Hobby Time. And Hobby Time says, hi, Stuart. Hi, and he says, hi, DJ. Hobby Time says, hi there, Jim. Jim says, Hobby Time, hello to you. And Tiff says, "Oh, Tiff's put the link up if you want to join in the panel. You're more than welcome." Stuart says, "Granddaughter waiting for Nick's gift to arrive before she does any more modelling." Oh, bless her.
Oh, okay.
Oh, cool.
I take it Stuart won the last competition. The last.
No, I think Stuart was just talking about making something with his granddaughter, and Nick said, "Yeah, you know, as soon as he sees a young person wanting to be in the hobby, he just loves it and kicks into action." So he just said, "Well, let me know where you are, and I'll send her something to help her on her way." God alone knows what he sent in, but you know what Nick's like. He's
generous.
one of the most generous people I know, and passionate about having younger people in the hobby, in particular.
He's a good one. That kit he sent me was phenomenal. I still can't believe he sent that, to be honest.
Well, he sent the conundrum kit for the Thursday stream already, and I've made 2 guesses. I mean, wildly different guesses, and both he said no, not even vaguely close. So okay. So, and it's a really small box as well, because he knows I'm going away, so he's giving me a really small box in it. So,
which makes it even more difficult.
Definitely not a 1/200 scale Yamato or anything like that. You know.
It'd be a 1/1000th scale Yamato.
Yeah. I did ask him if it was a 250,000 scale of Hamburg, and he said no, wrong scale. Okay. So God only knows. Anyway, we'll find out on Thursday night.
Sonic says, "Tiff, what kind of plane you're building just now?" She's building the MiG, I believe. I think she said. Jim says, "Back on my bicycle. See you all when I get home."
Yeah, see you, Jim.
You're right. Jesus.
So he'll be he'll make it back home for next week's show.
Yes. Julian says, "Monday here in South Wales too." Hey, somebody else from South Wales. From Wales, rather. I'm not from South Wales, but I'm from Wales. It's nice to have another Welshman in. Duke says, "There's only half an hour of Monday left here, Gary."
True.
Tiff says, "It's a Mirage 3E Sonic." Oh, there you go. Mirage, not MiG. Stupid boy.
3E, which is the same as the 3O, which is what Australia had. And no word of a lie, the O stands for Australia.
Shit.
Well, they thought that one out well, didn't they?
Not even in French.
A was already taken, so they jumped across to the O.
Duke says, "Good day, Julian." Tiff says, "Well, a 3E, 3R, or 5BA." Well.
Okay.
See? Told you Mr. Marley was the one to speak to about those type of aircraft. Julian Hall says, "Hi, Duke." Steve says, "Hello, everyone." Hello, Steve.
Hello.
Hey, Steve.
Tiff says, "Hey, Steve."
Okay.
Sonic says, "Hey, Steve." Steve says, "Tiffany, did you get that parcel okay?" Duke says, "Hi, Mikey." Hi, Duke. And Duke says, "Hi, John."
Yeah, sorry, I haven't acknowledged you yet, Duke.
And Duke says, "Hi, Gary."
Move the camera out a little bit more.
G'day. How you doing, Duke? Your Grace.
Julian says, "It's Nick's conundrum a 1-to-1 scale ant, Gary?"
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I'll ask him, but I don't think so. We'll find out on Thursday.
Yeah.
Julian says, Old South Wales, not new, I should add. Woohoo! Like I said, nice to have another Welshman in the chat.
Yeah, because New South
Sure.
Wales is nothing like Old South Wales.
Yeah.
Well, we have coal
New
where
South
I am.
Wales, they actually speak a form of English.
Is there like between this like a north-south rivalry in Wales?
Oh yeah,
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Just a little bit.
Okay. It's just you're very welcoming. I just thought whether you'd like temporarily suspending the sort of tribal hatred because ultimately they're not English, so that's like a good thing.
Well,
Oh yeah, we're all united against the English. Everyone in the UK is not united against the English.
Okay.
Even people in England are united against the English half the time.
Well, that's true. That's true.
Well, that's true.
Which is unfortunate, but that's the way it is.
So yeah,
I have cousins. I had to read. Go on.
I have cousins in Cardiff, and when I visited them, they were saying, "Oh, where have you been? Like, where have you come from?" And we said, "Oh, yeah, from up north, sort of looking at Carnarvon, that sort of stuff." And they go, "Oh my God, why'd you go up there?" I said, "Why? It's beautiful." Yeah, but it's North Wales. I mean, they don't even speak English. I'm just thinking, good.
Well, yeah, well, kind of, yeah.
Yeah, it's Wales.
It's Wales. Yeah.
It does exist beyond the motorway, contrary to what our lovely people in Cardiff Bay think. Tiffany says, I had to rebook delivery. It's coming Wednesday. Steve says, God damn, what a pain. Tiff says, I don't mind, Steve. At least I know I'll be home for it. Got a lot on Wednesday. Police coming with some security stuff for me. Willow at the vets for a post-op check at 4:30 and parcels arriving. Wow. Busy, busy, busy. Stuart said I was starting my 124th Spitfire today, but think I'll have a few beers and start it tomorrow. I don't blame you.
Lovely. That's
Definitely don't start building that after a few beers.
Yeah. What could possibly go wrong?
It's a 124 Spitfire, quite a lot, I imagine. We all have a mutual friend who discovered that to his cost.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, there is.
When he tried to fasten it to the ceiling and it didn't work.
Yes, but there was no
Unfortunately,
alcohol
he'd already moved away. Yeah. Tiff has posted the StreamYard back in again. So if you want to come up, you can.
So I've got my horizontal stabs gluing. I've just put them in the plane position. That's horizontal, not because I'd imagine if they're like a Hornet, where you've got the pivot point there's more weight behind the pivot point than there is forward of it. So with hydraulics off, they would droop down at the back and point upwards. But I'm just putting them straight on this. But partly is because I don't want to droop on them. So while that's setting, I've just got a weight, which is a PE bender, just holding the horizontal stabs, so they're touching the mat equally. So that will glue, and then I can move on to everything else.
Cool.
I'm looking for plastic card. Where is it? I had it yesterday.
Steve says, best of luck with that, Stuart. Hello, Sonic.
Oh,
hello.
Hello.
Sonic.
Is my mic okay?
Yeah, it's fine, mate.
Cool. I've kind of had to relegate myself to the bedroom since I'm letting Tiff use my PC and stuff. So
someone else has had their haircut.
Just a
Sure
little bit.
Just looks good.
Just a trim.
Just a polish of the old chrome dome.
I had to get a bit of a shave. Well, not really much of a shave, but a wee bit of a shave because it was just itchy and annoying. So Plus, the mohawkers are getting a wee bit on the long side and just irritating me. So, get that trimmed in a wee bit.
Yeah.
Thank you, Tiff.
Chat Tiff. Julian says, good plan. Nobody wants to droop.
Very true.
Yes.
David Cummins is in. Hello, David. He said, substituted one Gary with another. Was this to keep things straightforward? Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just easy.
Yeah, on a free loan.
Plus he's a good guy, you know.
Yeah.
We get on with him.
It's just like
Doc-
me and the twin brother. Nicknames both Bob. So just substituting one Bob for another, that's easy as well.
Yeah. I'm going to turn your microphone up a little bit, John, because it's a little bit quiet.
Oh, is it? Okay, let me just glue this and I'll do
No,
that.
it's all right. No. It's up as far as I can put yours.
Yeah, just give me a moment.
Interesting. Yours is up as far as it'll go, John. Dorkosaurus is in. He says, hello, everyone. Hello, Dork.
Hey, dude.
Oh, it's still a very cool name, Dorkosaurus.
Yeah.
Duke says, I glued the tracks to my Mark V today and did some plywood and painting the wings on my Albatross B3. Excellent.
Albatross.
Julian says, afternoon, Sonic. How is it north of Hadrian's Wall?
Wet.
Have we rebuilt it yet? David Cummins says, so you have a spare John lined up too? Yeah, it's just a photograph of the bathroom.
Yeah.
What we haven't got spare John, so what we'll have to do is get somebody else in and just call them John. They can be called stand-in John or something like that.
Stunt double.
Sorry?
Stunt double.
Yeah. Stunt John.
Yeah.
Sonic says, typical Scottish weather, wet.
There's my card.
Tiffany says, hi, Dorker. Hello, David. And David says, hi, Tiff. How's tricks? And Tiff says, pretty good here. Thanks, David. See, told you. We're now 48 minutes in and we're still saying hi to each other. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Don't know about anyone else, but you know when you put wheels on tanks, you have the little holes on the axles and things. Is it me or is it really unsettling to have them all out of line with each other?
In what way are they out of line? You mean because
They kind of overlapping, kind of way, you mean?
Well, you have little holes where the stub axles go into it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, focus, stupid thing. Little holes in stub axles. The stub axle, the end of it, where the two pieces go together.
Yeah.
So when you put them on, if you don't put them on straight, they're all different angles like that. And it really annoys me for some reason. I feel like I've got to turn them all around the right way. So they're all one way. More or less. Might just be me. Probably is just me, to be fair.
I'm sure I've seen a bunch of like different tanks where you've got like the wheels are that close to each other.
Yeah.
Who's behind the edges of the other wheels, kind of thing.
Oh, the Tiger. German
I found
vehicle,
that.
the German World War II tanks. Duke says, hi, Mikey. Hello again, Duke. Julian says, Sonic, you know it's summer in Wales. The rain is warmer. Yeah. Funny enough, it's raining today.
What?
Yeah. David Cummings says, that's a Remy thing, Mikey. Yeah, it must be. Probably is, actually. when we used to do the wheel hubs, we used to make sure that all the wheel nuts are in the same position.
Yeah. Okay.
There was actually a reason for it, so that we could turn the wheels and we knew exactly which way the wheel nuts were going to be round, so it'd line up straight away.
Yeah,
But
that
to
makes
anyone
sense.
else, it does come across a bit weird.
So there is, as I explained earlier, the 30 grams of weight in the nose there. And this needs to go on there. But as you can see, there's nothing to really make it a positive fit. It's all just blank all the way around. The only guide is just those 2 tabs at the bottom.
Are you going to
so
make plastic card tabs, are you?
Well, I'm thinking, so also on the spine, you probably can't tell, but there's a couple of thou drop behind the or in the nose section and where it goes onto the spine. So I'm thinking what I'm going to do. I've got some plastic card I found, but this is I'm not sure the thickness of that anymore. But I've got some thinner stuff. I'm just going to chalk that out because as a guide to try to get the height right, there's 3 sort of bits you stick on there. Left, right, and center, and I think the center one is a little, a couple of thou low, so because it doesn't touch the top. So I just want to fix that. So yeah, use a bit of this card.
Dave says good.
Wow, where'd that go? There we are. Well, we almost an hour in already.
Wow. Yeah, almost.
I haven't broken into song yet.
Yes, well, please don't. Please refrain. Otherwise, Modmin may have to kill you.
You say it like that's a bad thing.
What? Modmin killing him?
No, him not singing yet.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I was going to say, it's a bit harsh, Gary.
I know. I'm just trying to read the room here. You know, it's my first proper time. You know.
Yeah.
I know it's your first episode, but bloody hell.
Yeah. What would Gary Morris have said?
Oh, dear. E2.
I think he would have asked me if it's finished yet.
Yeah. Not ordered a hit squad.
Okay, that's better. So
At least you know where you stand, John. Anyway.
Yeah.
so
Oops. Okay. Take the wheels up.
oh, very loud instructions. All right, going to be gaps everywhere, but that's okay. I'm expecting them.
Wow. We've definitely got the Gary effect going on today because there's 16 people watching. We haven't had that for a while.
Ooh.
I call it the Gary effect. Duke says.
Duke says.
Don't start singing, Sonic. Tiff knows where you live.
I'd be a bit concerned if she never knew where I lived, concerning she's using my PC downstairs. I feel like
says,
a bit of a naughty boy, man. On you go, sorry, Mickey.
Julian says, it could be worse. Me singing sounds like half a pound of gravel in a coffee grinder. Now that's the thought. Become a busker. People pay not to sing. Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
I wonder if that would work. Bobby Jeezy says, hi, guys. Just wrote.
Hey, Bobby. How you doing, dude?
Hi, Bobby.
Hello, Bobby. And welcome.
Yeah. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Right.
Bobby
Huh?
says, Tiff says, welcome, Bobby. And Bobby says, sorry, just dropped in, delivering, just had a break, got to go in a minute. No problems. Thanks for
Yeah,
dropping
no
by.
worries, dude.
Hey, Bobby.
Julian says, hi, Bobby. We're back to the highs again.
Yeah. Well, at least
Such a
it's a friendly
friendly bunch.
channel, you know. Could be worse.
Well, yeah.
Could be worse.
So one of the nice things about this channel is we don't have any arguments or anything on it.
The hell we don't.
Me and you are going
No,
to
it's
fall
very
out,
true.
Gary.
That is the nice thing. That is a good thing.
Yeah. There's no drama.
Yeah, mild debate, but that's about it.
Yeah. Bobby says, I'm good, thanks, guys. Have a great holiday, Gary.
Thank you very much. I will do. I can't wait. Cannot wait.
Duke says, hi, Mikey. Hello again, Duke.
There's going to be a theme, a recurring theme.
Bobby says, hey, Julian. And Bobby says it'll be buys in a minute.
Yeah.
Good
The
night,
highs
John
and highs. Like Mikey's Wi-Fi.
Dave says, let me get a beer and I can fall out with myself. The comedy sniper strikes again.
There we go.
Ooh, there you go. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel
That's
a
all the
bit
rolling.
like a naughty boy. I've been sat here relegated to my bedroom while all you guys get to sit and play with your toys.
Oh, we're
Yeah, do you
sorry,
remember
Sonny.
when you were a kid and you get sent to your room? It was never a bad thing, was it?
Well, it depends on how bad it was, well, what you done. Because sometimes
Yeah,
you
if you're
just go
poor,
into the
and
room.
have
If
any
it's something
toys,
minor,
pretty bad.
if it's something like minor, it's fine. You get to play with your games or jump on the computer or something. But if it's something really bad, you get all that stuff taken off you. Well, I did a couple of times.
It never used to bother me because I always preferred spending my time in my room anyway on my own.
Mm.
I think my mum did try it once, and tried to ground me once, and I said, all right, see you later. And I went upstairs in my room. I didn't even argue. It's like, yeah, all right, whatever.
Like half the time I just spent in the living room, sitting watching TV with my dad, like all the good comedies and stuff like that. There's a lot of stuff he watched I liked sitting watching them.
Hmm.
It was really only like like late afternoon, early evening we started watching like soaps and stuff like that. I hated that stuff, so that's when I went into the room and just done my own thing.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. All right. So that should hold that together while that glues. I've got to work out how I'm going to stick this on without. I'll tell you what. I'm going to put some doublers in there. I just imagine this nose is going to break off if I don't do something else to support it.
Like glue, like kind of like thin, long kind of bits of plastic into one
Yeah.
side, and put some glue in and just kind of slot it on, and then so it holds in place. Kind of thing.
That's what
I
I'm
don't know
going
if
to
that
do.
would work.
Yeah. Give it a burl. Oh, I've got bits of Spitfire kit that I'm not going to use.
Wings.
Let's see what's in it. I'll stay there. Oh, yeah? That'll do. Ah, cripes. Okay. Oh,
Well,
so
there you
Okay.
while Gary was telling us about what he was going to work on earlier, I stepped sideways and took photos of my stash. So now everyone can help decide what is going to be a 3-minute kit review. Do you want to play that game?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So there's
Um,
3
Bobby
shelves.
says, "What's everybody working on?"
Yes.
Just quickly, Bobby says, "What's everybody working on?" before he goes.
Here, do it.
Himeji Castle. There we go.
Oh, wow.
Australian
1-800
Centurion.
scale. Very cool. It's very nice kit.
It's looking good.
Thank you.
It's a bit glary, but this is it's 48 scale Tornado IDS by Italeri. But I'm not doing the kit scheme. I'm doing an alternate scheme like that. A 100th anniversary of 2 Squadron, RAF 2 Squadron, of course, for a friend who used to work for 2 Squadron, transferred to the RAAF.
Shouldn't that technically be 2 brackets AC close brackets squadron?
Yes, AC.
Number 2 aircraft squadron, I think.
Yes, well, they all are, really.
Yeah, but two have a thing about having the AC after their name all the time, apparently.
Yeah,
I don't know why.
they do. Oh, because that's what it was at the beginning. So the squadrons were
Yeah, I suppose it
like
wasn't
this
a
one's
balloon.
yeah, but because they're just trying to hold on to tradition there.
Yeah.
Tradition.
So yeah, he was 2 Squadron, worked on Tornadoes, moved to Australia, worked on Hornets, and then down on Orions, and that's where I met him. And he unfortunately had a stroke about a year ago,
Balloon.
and it's only about 30 odd. So he's
Jeez.
got a kit that I think the boys, or one of his friends over in the UK, made for him. And he asked if I could fix it. Well, he lives in Adelaide, the 1,600 kilometres away. So I thought, I'll just make a new one. So we'll see how that
Fair
goes.
enough. Cool. That's
Lets
really
me
nice
make
job.
a Tornado. Well, I don't know. We haven't seen the finished
Nice.
product yet.
Well, it's the thought that counts, dude.
It's the effort that counts.
Yeah. No, it's a crack over bloke. And yeah, we've done some stuff together. A couple of operations and stuff. Yeah, nice guy. All right.
Nice.
Okay, so here's the stash. Will we play that game?
Yeah, go for
Oh,
it.
have you got a theme tune for it?
Oh,
No. Okay.
no, probably not. So could we zoom in,
Right,
please?
Ooh.
All right. So let me just point these out. So everybody limit yourselves to just one. I don't know. Just name the thing. So, oh no, I won't do the big kits because I just wouldn't be able to do them justice in 3 minutes.
Yeah.
That's not a Tomcat. That's a Zero, a street burner thing. Well, no, these are all too big. So these are like 48 scale.
So you took a
bombers
photo
and
of all the kits that are too big and not the ones that are actually reasonable size.
All right, so let's go the reasonable size. Okay, so what have we got? Oh God, a Douglas Dauntless, 70-second scale. Yeah, Spitfire 72nd, Henley Page Hamden. Yeah, I could do that one.
Oh,
The
nice.
Them ICM Model Ts, they would be a reasonable size kit to do.
Yeah.
'Cause I've got
In
them
3
kits.
minutes.
Yeah.
What's that? 72nd scale Tornado or big MiG-21. I won't be able to do it. Oh, that's a new kit acquisition. It arrived in Australia finally.
Excellent.
Been waiting for that one.
Oh.
I've already done that one. So, that's the second shelf. And the third shelf, Darian, is what have we got? Oh yeah, the beer delivery Spitfire we're already doing. Tomcat 72nd, Mustang 48. That's a scooter, a Kugel Panzer, Puma, Spitfire Mark 1. That's a new kit acquisition. Boba Fett is a Father's Day present. It was Father's Day in Australia yesterday.
Was it?
British lorry, LGAC type. Oh, I've already done the SE5A.
Yeah.
Then Eindecker. Oh, I could do an Eindecker in 3 minutes. M16 and a Honda Jazz. And a B47 Stratojet in 72nd scale.
So, put your
Oh,
your
and
votes
a
down in the chat.
Chipmunk and a Defiant.
We've got one for the Hamden.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, let's do that. I'll just do the Hamden.
Okay, cool.
I have
There you
two
go.
of them, so I can go. You get that decal scheme, that one. You might know it as decal schemes.
Huh.
And that is the end of the review.
Yeah, John, something that
know.
arrived today from SBS Model. I bought it, through a shop, obviously. Is
Yeah.
a rigging set for the Bulldog.
Oh,
So you've got the flattened
thing.
wires for the Bulldog rigging.
Oh, right. I'm grabbing my 1-to-1 scale pen from Models for Heroes. I'm going to write that down. Can you tell me what brand that is, please?
SBS Model. There is
SBS Model.
48093 is the code.
48093.
Yeah.
Right.
They also do corrected cylinder heads. On the kit, apparently, people have been telling me that the cylinder heads and the exhaust scavenger pipes don't line up terribly well, and they've got a correction set so you can have them with or without the rocker covers, and they line up really, really well. Apparently, I don't know for sure because I haven't started mine yet.
Right.
But the rigging wire is going to be just a delight because it's all pre-cut to length, and it's that also is that slightly flattened look as well that you get on rigging wires of the day.
Yes. Yeah. Very good. Good tip.
And
I'll certainly look at that.
So
I do
also
love it.
got
let's have a look
a
at the chat. Cool. Go on, Gary.
So also got
Go on.
myself a photo etch set for the Tiger Moth, the 172nd Tiger Moth.
Uh-huh.
So I want to
Cool.
make that nice. And a set of decals for Coastal Command, including Halifax
Ooh,
Huh.
for my
nice.
Halifax I'm going to build soon.
What's the
Along with
registration
other
on that
things.
Sunderland?
Nice.
Does it have an RB choice in there?
I don't know what it has in here yet, actually. Never built a Sunderland. One day I'll make a Sunderland, I think. I'd like to. I think they look cool. They are cool. Let's see. The Sunderland is Mark III of 423 Squadron Royal Air Force at Castle Archdale in 1944.
Ah.
All over white with extra dark sea grey on the top.
Nice.
That one.
Very nice.
That's a nice aircraft.
It's beautiful, isn't it?
Aircraft used to be beautiful, didn't they? Now
Yeah.
they're
So
still like something out of bombers.
I mean, whatever.
was a
F-35.
Yeah. A fairly ugly aircraft was something like the Hurricane, and even that looks lovely.
Oh.
Yeah. Did you
Nice.
did you catch the Revell 172nd F-35 that they're releasing soon, John?
I did. I saw your mention of it.
Yeah, if you go to the Revell Facebook page, they do like a monthly product talk now. And Luke Slaney-Hewitt, who used to be the researcher at Airfix, is now a product manager for aircraft and space at Revell. And he does a chat with some German guy who I suspect is his boss about what they're doing in the month. And they had a long chat about the F-35 tooling, because it's something. I didn't know they had those what are called Lüneburg lenses that they fit to them. So the problem with stealth aircraft in peacetime is air traffic control have a bit of a problem finding them because they're stealthy. That's the whole point. So they have like these radar equivalent of retro reflectors on them, and on the Revell kit they come as an option, so you can have it as a peacetime one or a wartime one, which I thought was a nice touch, nice bit of research. I don't know.
Bobby says, sorry, hey Tiffany. Duke says, use a bit of spare sprue, John.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what we could call stand-in John, spare sprue John.
Yeah.
Duke says, don't use the beer barrel,
I want to
John.
hear you say that correctly enough times.
Yeah, and say it quickly.
Yeah.
It ain't going to happen. Yeah, Duke says, don't use the beer barrel, John.
No, thank you.
Julian says, David, fifth sign of madness, not talking to yourself because you lost an argument with yourself.
Yeah. Yeah.
And Julian said, I thought it was 2 fighter squadron. Didn't he? Bobby says, nice one, Gary. Haven't built a tornado in 25 years, John.
Neither have anyone else.
I've never built it. Duke says the car one, John.
The car one.
And Bobby says the Hamden.
Yeah.
Dave says, Julian, I know why I'm not talking to me. He knows what he did or what I did. Bobby says, yay, I'll have to catch up later, guys. Have fun. Take it easy. Nice to drop by for a bit. Nice having you with us, Bobby.
Cheers, Bobby.
Good to see you, Bobby. Take care, dude.
Cheers, Bobby.
Duke says, I didn't realize SBS sold model accessories here in Oz, John.
I don't know if they do. I'll find out.
Julian says, well, if not, I'm sure someone will be kind enough to buy one for John.
No.
Send it over
we can buy it with all the wonders of technology. I could buy stuff from Hannon's, and they've heard of Australia, so it's all right.
Yeah.
In fact, I've got stuff in the mail right now from Hannon's.
Educated people.
They're amongst the few people that believe Australia does exist.
Well, they didn't for a while. Like
Julian said,
yeah, crack on.
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Julian says, what you both did, David, or is the one of you claiming innocence? David says, do the flying suitcase, Mr. Marley. Sounds like a dance.
Yeah. Don't tempt him.
Yeah, I will. Okay, we're doing that. We're doing the Hamden.
Yeah, it's when he takes his top off and starts dancing, it gets scary.
So there's a kit.
Sonic says his opposing hands will both be pointing finger dual. Go on.
The kit I've got of the Honda Jazz, which is a Honda Fit in the Tamiya one, because it's what they call it in America, is going to be made as my daughter's car, lovingly called Surge, because it has a hunting problem. It just doesn't, when it sits at lights, it just the throttle sort of raises and lowers. So she calls it Surge, and it has various panels because she learned how to drive in it and stuff like that. So they're different colors, and I'm gonna make that. But no, I'll do a Hamden as a quick review, because I think it's ICM bringing a kit out. I think there's going to be some interest in that as it's an interesting plane. Anyway, so here's another thing. Do we still need to catch up on comments, or can I mention one more thing, Mikey?
Go for it, dude.
All right. So,
I'll let you off.
so a week ago, I went down to Sydney for a reunion, if you like, a function for C-130s,
Mhm.
J models, and 70th anniversary of the first Herc flight. Anyway, I met my old sergeant there. Haven't seen him for 10 years or more. And as soon as he sat down, he said, "Oh, what's your podcast?" I went, "Yeah, podcast." I mean, he said podcast, but he obviously meant YouTube live stream thing. And the kit he's really excited about is exactly the one I've got, the Valom Hamden. So he was just going, "I finally found one with RAAF decals," and I went, "Well, like, yeah, this one, yeah, I've got the same kit." So yes, I'll be doing that one.
Excellent.
That should do.
Excellent.
That should do. Okay, back to the comments.
And also, if he's watching, hello to you.
Hello, Spock.
Yes. David said, "I'm totally innocent. It's all his fault. My fault."
All right. Have a bit of that.
Duke says, "Hi, Mikey." Hello, Duke. Tiff says, "John, check Messenger. Not sure if it'll ship to you, but I sent you the link for the rigging bits."
Oh, God bless. Oh, and Gary,
How on the ball is our modmin?
I sent you a PM as well.
Excellent. Thank you.
You sent him a what?
I sent Gary a
You
personal
sent
message.
him a what? Oh, right. He just said PM. And I was like, okay. Remember, unsolicited ones are not allowed. Duke says, SBS, John. SBS, not 7 or 9.
Yeah,
Okay.
I get that. Many wouldn't.
Julian says,
Whoa, Jim.
Julian says, "My late father made an."
Good morning.
Oh, hello, Jim.
Oh, Jim.
Yeah, hang on.
No,
You've just
go
done
ahead
10
with the
miles in
comments,
like
Mikey.
15 minutes.
Mikey, go ahead and finish the comments.
Not even out of breath.
Sorry, I'm just amazed. You've just done 10 miles in about 15 minutes.
I'm fine.
It would have taken me that long to get up the stairs.
Well, I had the Mother Nature on my side. The window's right in my face all the way home.
Oh. So when you said that, I initially thought you farted the whole way.
Crikey.
So that's why you like your baked beans for breakfast.
It was a beautiful ride. So, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Sonic. Good morning, Gary, Posh Gary. Good morning, John. Good morning, Mikey.
Good morning,
Jim.
If I may say something right now, Mikey, at the risk of being a rivet counter, you told Gary I did a 30-mile bike ride on my birthday. It was 35 miles.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
Just one
I do
more
apologize, Jim.
straight.
5 miles. Wow.
The cheek.
Anyway, how's everybody? How's your weekend been? Or was, I should say, today's Monday. It's still going for us in America. This is the Labor Day weekend.
Oh.
Oh, of course it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all good.
Julian said, "My late father made an Epic Sunderland back in the 70s and early 80s. There are a few in scale, mates, not sure which one."
Probably the Epix one.
Ah. Julian says, "Lol Sonic." Jim says, "People of the world, I have returned."
All right.
David says, "Was at Duxford a couple of years ago, and I was admiring the flying porcupine. I got chatting to an even older chap than myself who served on them. Not many planes have a kitchen on board."
Yeah.
Mm.
My old squadron used to be. They start off as a Sunderland squadron. Went over to pick some up. They ordered some in 1938 or so.
Duke
They
says-
went to the UK to pick them up, and war broke out, and they stayed for the duration. As a result, they're the only Australian squadron that were there for the entire war.
Excellent.
Ah. Duke says, was it all downhill, Jim?
Well, the show is now.
Oh.
Julian says, Jim.
Quick.
Julian says, Mother Nature was on your side, gravity, and you did 15 miles vertically. Yeah, that's better.
Yeah. That should do.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll send you guys some pictures in Discord later. I was doing some more work on that camo netting Hessian tape combination, and I think I hit on a good combination, and I'm liking the way it looks. So I'll send these guys some more pictures in the Discord.
Yeah, please do, man.
Delicious.
That's sort of becoming your catchphrase now, isn't it, John?
Well, I guess it is. I have said it in the videos a couple of times, haven't I?
John, I see I was outvoted on the Burger Panzer versus Tornado.
Oh yeah. So you're the only one that went for Berg Panzer?
I guess so. I want to see the thing through. It looks great. You're coming along very well on it.
Oh, yeah. Was it, or is it just because you wanted to make another burger reference?
Mm-mm.
He's got a mouthful.
I don't want to talk with my mouth full. Hold on.
Oh.
Whilst you're doing that, Jim, Stuart says, betting when Gary goes away, Epic's announcing a new release.
Oh.
Yeah, I've had words with Dale about this, and he keeps saying to me, "No, I promise it won't be a Halifax in September." I said, "Are you telling me you're launching something else when I'm away?" "No, I'm not telling you anything, Gary. Just telling you we're not launching a Halifax in September. That's all." Okay, all right, whatever.
By the way, good for you, Gary. Throwing the gauntlet down to Airfix twice in your video in the unboxing of the Halifax, which is a mint condition model. That is like brand new.
Yeah, and do you know what? It came from Italy.
Abundante.
Simon, who sent it me, bought it in Italy, and so even with the shipping on eBay, it was cheaper than the two Halifaxes that were going in the UK.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Holy God, it's a great model. I mean, I'm really impressed with that. I had no idea Matchbox made a Halifax.
Yeah.
So I was very surprised when I saw the kit when you unboxed it.
Yeah. It's the same kit that Revell used for their first Halifax. They made their own one later, but the first Halifax they released over here was the Matchbox kit. But I guess when they brought up all the tooling when Matchbox went under.
Yeah, it seems like when those companies go under, the tooling seems to go out amongst a lot of different people, or maybe just a couple, and then they issue them to other, like companies like Academy and Matchbox. I mean, Revel. Excuse me. What you got there, John?
Bickies, anyone? These are Vegemite and cheese shapes.
Ew.
Oh, those look good. Those look good.
Yeah, they're actually they're in the shape of Australia. Because we can.
You need them in shapes of indigenous beasts.
Oh,
of Australia, like a brown snake, a web spider, croc. One of those snakes that's black and yellow and it's got poison that'll kill you in 20 seconds.
Yeah,
That's pretty much everything in Australia, isn't it?
Yeah, bloody wallabies. They're dangerous.
Thanks to some of them.
No road sense.
Oh, nice. Sonic, what is that? Is that candy? Oh, yeah. Iced Gems candy floss.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, you floss your teeth and eat sugar at the same time, huh?
Yeah, candy floss. It's what we call. I think you call it cotton candy.
Oh my God, cotton candy. Oh
Yeah,
Lord.
we call it candy floss.
I got so sick on that when I was a kid at a carnival. I couldn't look cotton candy in the face again.
Tiffany's just put, you put my ice gems back, mister.
The Ice Gem Bandit.
They're all right. I prefer the digestives though. They're finished.
No, I wanted you to finish the Burger Panzer, John, because it's a great looking model. I'm really impressed with that kit. Neat little item. I had no idea the Germans had employed captured vehicles as ordnance and maintenance equipment.
You're right. So the reason I bought it, because Malcolm Childs asked me why I bought that one, because, I don't do that many armor kits, and why that one? And I said, oh, it was cheap, and I'm a cheap kind of guy. But in reality, the reason I bought it is, apart from it being cheap, and I'm a cheap kind of guy, I bought it as a tow vehicle for 1946 as a Triebflügel, which is like an imaginary thing that never made it to production because it wouldn't have flown anyway. And I would have had like an old captured Russian tank as a tow vehicle for this early sort of rocket looking thing, because just as a proof that how desperate the Germans would have been. But it's been a really enjoyable kit. Like, it's a nice looking little thing, and it's quite small.
Yeah. T-80 was a very small tank. Or T-60, is it? A T-60? T-80?
T-60, yeah.
T-60.
So any first-time viewers, that's the size of it in 35th scale. This is a Matilda in 48 scale, and they're the same size.
Wow.
And then you got the Mark IV.
Yeah, which is the Mark IV, which is the same scale.
Wow.
Yeah. It's a small thing.
Yeah. Yeah, well, the Russians in the 30s made a lot of small vehicles. The BT-7, the T-26, I think, was another one. They're larger than the T-60, but they made an odd combination of really small vehicles and then enormous ones like that T-28, which had the multiple gun turrets on there. Thing looked like a battleship on wheels.
All right, I think it's time to glue the nose on now. So I've put some bits of plastic card in there. Well, actually, they're not. So they're the gun covers for a 48 scale Spitfire that I'm not going to use. And these ones, they're the gearbox covers from a T-60 Bergpanzer that I'm not going to use. So that'll help guide the nose together, and I'll be able to glue that there and have a little bit more strength. So we'll see how that goes.
How are you liking that build?
It's a build.
Dave says koala cookies, wallaby wafers, salty saltines. What a great idea.
Nipple chips, get them while they're out there, lovely.
Yeah. Duke says, did you ever try the Vegemite-filled chocolate a few years ago? Oh, that sounds disgusting. I went to England in 2015 and told my relatives that it's a delicacy. Oh, dear Lord. That sounds horrendous.
Well, you know how you...
Go on.
Yeah, you know how you buy roast chickens in, say, Sainsbury's or whatever?
Yes.
Coles here had them, but they were roasted with Vegemite seasoning. It's actually like, we don't just eat it because it's it's Australians, what you do. It's actually some of us quite like it. Not all Australians like it, but I love it. As my dad would say, it's goodly shit.
That's what I was going to ask you. Is the Mr. Marley that commented on your page the other day, is that your dad, is it?
Yes.
The Remy.
Yes.
I was going to say something, but I thought best not.
It's not Remy, it's Ramey, because we have an A in there. So he's ex-Ramey.
All right, my dyslexic cousin.
dyslexic cousin. Yes, he worked on the chieftain tank that you're building. Oh, chieftain Centurion.
Again, that's the one. Yeah,
that guy.
Oh, what's your father's name again, John? Ramey? Is that how it's pronounced?
No, his name is Pat. A-K. A-K.
P-A-T.
Yeah, P-A-T. Short for Patrick.
Right.
But he was in the Australian Army in RAME, which is the Royal Australian Electrical Mechanical Engineers.
Okay. Now,
Australian counterpart to the Corps I was in.
I understand. Okay. Ramey, my father's name is Raymond. That was his nickname when he was a kid. He told me the family would call him Ramey, which he hated.
Oh.
But when I heard that, I was like, what? Okay. But I understand what you mean now. It's an acronym for what your father, the branch of service your father was in.
Yeah. Yes.
He was in the Australian version of the Corps I was in.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, the good ones.
Very good. Well, you guys fixed all the stuff people broke.
Yeah. Usually with black duct tape. But,
well, you do whatever you can, get it out there.
Yeah.
I can only imagine
the Irish regiments Wimics and things.
Yeah. I can only imagine the same thing was going on during the war, on all sides. Just get that thing out there. Bubble gum and cellophane tape if you have to.
Yeah. It was more difficult to fix the RF regiments Wimics because it's hard to get hold of the pink duct tape.
Oh boy, it's funny because it's true.
Yeah, I'm using a pink sander as well. That's not funny.
Come on, Mike. It's time for you to interrupt us now by reading more comments.
Yeah, there's more comments to go.
Yeah, I've just realised the StreamYard's put Gary up in the corner, and his T-shirt matches the backdrop.
Oh wow!
Oh yeah, you're right.
Freaky man.
It's almost like you planned it, Gary.
Yeah. By the way, welcome, Gary, and thank you for filling in for our Chair Force One, Gary.
My pleasure. Entirely my pleasure.
Yeah. Watched your Monday Matters today, and that mini art combination set with the truck, the tank, and the repair.
Oh, the ammo loader.
Holy moly!
Must be huge.
That thing's got to go over $100. That's got to be over $100.
I don't know how much it is, man, off the top of my head, but dude, it looks amazing. And the fact that they include things like the telegraph pole, that metal telegraph pole, and the street signs, and the figures, and the base. I mean, that's got to be a huge box apart from anything else.
Well, I'm assuming both vehicles have full interior too.
Yeah, proper engines for both vehicles as well. It's a great set of plastic. That looks incredible.
Yeah, mini art doesn't skimp when they put out a model. They go the full 100 yards.
Mm.
So I must be thinking of. Sorry, go on, Mikey.
Stuart says digestives and ginger nuts for me, Sonic. Julian says one guy on Outback Car Hunters said of a Holden they had you couldn't get more Australian if it was a kangaroo on a surfboard eating a pie.
Yeah.
Picking up a Barbie.
Sonic said Lidl's chocolate digestives are really nice, more oaty than others. Yeah, I like the chocolate oaty biscuits that they do.
They're really nice.
They're basically like the cheap version of Hobnobs. They taste really nice. They're a lot sweeter. Julian says, one of my favourite tracks, Men at Work, double Dr. Heckle and Mr. Jive. He loves the world except all the people. That sounds about right, actually. Julian says, even duct tape can't fix stupid, but it can muffle it.
True.
Sonic says, I've only heard of one of their songs. It's the one we all know. Yes.
Oh, together now.
Don't sing it. Duke says, hi, Mikey. Hi again, Duke. Duke says, Sonic. It was on their album, Cargo.
Oh, that's right. along with Overkill, which is, I think, their best song.
Overkill. I think a Motorhead
Yeah.
when I hear that word.
Sonic said, need to have a listen at some point, Julian. And David said, the other box set looks pretty beefy to Mr. Evans.
Oh, yeah, the Vietnam thing. Holy moly. Yeah.
Must be a huge box. Was it a non-pen set?
It's a Nakon Phanom is the name of the place. It's a B-26 counter invader, an O2 Skymaster forward air controller, a load of figures, a set of weapons, 2 sets of planking, I think, for it as well. It's the same size box as the CH-53, the Tahi. It's the same size box as that.
It's a suitcase.
Yeah, it's absolutely huge.
Jeez.
So if you two have a spare house to put it in,
just make sure you check the box for illegal immigrants, though, because we don't like those kind of debt.
You can't be saying stuff like that.
Oh, okay. I had to do it once every episode.
Yes.
I mean, it's got to the point I'm actually being kicked out of the house, literally being kicked out of the house. We're building a production studio at the end of the garden, like where the shed is now. The garden shed is. We're building a whole new thing there for me to do model making, because Maria actually wants the spare bedroom back now. She's sick of because one wall of the room here are wardrobes, like all our clothes are in here, and she's getting fed up having to put on climbing gear to get all over all the boxes and things like that to go and get a t-shirt or something. So as soon as we're back, priority 1 is going to be getting the planning ready for getting a new studio, my atelier at the end of the garden.
Are you going to be able to fit your stash in there as well?
Yeah, well, we're thinking if we got a pitched roof, we can put them in the eaves of the roof, maybe.
Okay. Will you have climate control in there?
Not full time, but we will have one of these portable aircon units, but that vents outside.
What about the heat?
And there'll be a heater in there as well.
Okay.
So we'll have both because it will.
Yeah, I was thinking more about the heat than anything else because I'm assuming it can get pretty cold there in the wintertime. Yeah,
it can. But it'd be proper. We're actually just discussing whether to have a lot of people get these sort of home office extensions, and the walls are like wooden walls, but then they're filled with insulating foam between them. Whether to go that route or whether just to get brick.
Brick.
So,
okay.
Yeah, we'll go cinder block and then face with bricks.
Right. Well, it'll definitely add some insulation power.
Yeah. The biggest problem is going to be electricity, getting enough electrics down there. Right. I think we'll have to have a new spur off the main junction box for it because with the lights and the chargers for the cameras and I want to get a printer.
You're going to need more power than just to run a compressor and an airbrush.
Oh yeah. I want to get a 3D printer as well and start exploring that.
Okay. Good for you.
So I need a wash station. I mean, it's going to be quite a thing. I've been told someone's has said that when it's all done, he's going to buy me a desiccator. Like these things that you can put sliced apples in and make your own apple chips with. Because he says a lot of car builders, car model builders who do like the 2K coats and stuff like that, they use desiccators because they can get an airflow through, but put a dust filter on. But also, it dries the coat really quickly. It takes like a third of the time to dry the coat. So that's could be quite useful for just routine painting.
You're talking about paint drying?
Sorry?
You're talking about paint drying, Gary?
Yeah. The paint curing time. It drops it dramatically because they're constantly taking out the moisture and other things in the
Did anyone watch the Interesting Modeling Company yesterday?
Oh no, I haven't. No.
No. What was on?
Ian Hardup was on there, a car modeler, and he was in his studio. He's a regular guest now and then with Jonathan, and he has a basically what's called a dehydrator. It's meant for food preparation, but he uses it to dry his paint.
That's probably the same thing that was I'm being told about. Yeah.
That's what he's got. Yeah.
So I've just worked out why my cars look so shit. I've been using a defecator.
I knew someone was going to say that because when I heard that word, I wanted to make sure I heard Gary correct.
So a question about Americana, Jim. There was an ad from the 70s, I think, but whether you know it, I think the lyrics were baseball hot dogs, something, baseball hot dogs, something or other, and Chevrolet.
Oh yeah, it's baseball. I'll say it. I won't sing it. Baseball, hot dogs, apple pie, and Chevrolet.
Okay, so there we go. So Holden was so Australian. We had the same song set to football, meat pies, kangaroos, and Holden cars. That's how Australian we were.
I like it. It's catchy.
And they'd sort of pretend it was original, just like, copying the David Letterman show and calling it the Steve Vizard show. Because that's what we do here. We just blatantly sort of copy everything that everyone else is doing.
Well, we Americans came from Europe. We've got a lot of things we've copied from a lot of people.
Yeah, it's like the phrase "American is apple pie," but apple pie came from the UK.
There you go. There's history resolved right there. Apple pie came from the mother country. So yeah. Well, baseball is rounders and cricket.
Yeah.
I did go to a game of baseball. I think I mentioned before, Jim, it was in Atlanta. It was the Braves versus we mentioned this before, Braves versus the Indians, and they've changed the name since. Now, what struck me as the craziest thing I've ever seen is the ninth inning stretch. I never knew that was a thing. Seventh inning stretch? Seventh. Yeah. There we go. So ninth is the end of the game, isn't it? So the seventh inning stretch. We were just like, what is going on here? That was amazing.
Yeah, I don't know exactly where
take me out to the ball game. I love it.
Yeah.
I love that.
Well, that's at Wrigley Field. I think other places. Well, in the wake of 9/11, a lot of other ballparks saying "God bless America" for the seventh inning stretch.
I was in when we were in Kansas in 2017. We went to see Kansas get beaten really, really, really badly. But they sang "Take Me Out to the Ball Game." Oh, really?
Okay, well then I stand corrected.
Well, they may have just thought, enough already. Let's go back to back to tradition.
Well, I don't know where the history of that seventh inning stretch came from because it's always after the top of the seventh when the home team is coming to bat in the seventh. It's kind of like a rally cry if they're trailing. Come on, let's get some runs, guys. Let's come back, and everybody puts their rally caps on, and more beer is consumed. I'm not sure where that tradition came from, but I bet if you trace it back far enough, it probably came from somewhere in England.
Yeah. Hey, so getting back to these biscuits, the Vegemite and cheese shapes, I mentioned that they're in the shape of Australia, but what's also cool about that is every so often you'll find one in the shape of Tasmania, but not to scale. How cool is that?
Tasmania looks very large there as opposed to Australia.
Yeah.
I understand what you mean, yeah. Now, is Tasmania part of Australia or is that a separate nation all to itself?
Oh, no, it's we have 7 states and 6 states and 2 territories. It's its own state. So, it's federated as part of Australia.
Okay.
And it's a lovely
kind of like what Staten Island is to New York. Okay. Yeah, I get it. All right.
A bit like Hawaii is to the USA, I guess.
Yeah.
Yes, that's more like it, yeah. Beautiful place. A lot of it is they have flood warnings. The Derwent River is about to go into flood, it seems. So, so shout out to all the viewers in Tasmania. There might not be any, but I've got a very good mate down there, and it's one of the most beautiful places on earth, next to New Zealand, of course. Really? It's next to New Zealand, of course.
Yeah.
And here's a fun fact. Right. So you can see why women's pubic hair is called a mapatazzi in Australia. But you could also see why if you've got, like, pubic hair sticking out.
Great numbers with the female viewing audience.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Pubic hair showing out the side of knickers are called koala ears.
It's getting better. Do tell.
Oh, yeah.
Just in the comments.
Yeah, Mikey, let's move over. Yeah.
Yeah. In the comments we have, is Stuart saying, is it finished yet, John?
That's been there for a while, hasn't it? You can see why they call it the Mighty Finn. My God, look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Julian says, Overkill was a great song. The whole album was great, in my honest opinion.
Yeah, I've got to listen to the rest of it. Overkill, love it.
AD's in. He says, hello, all. Hello, Adrian.
Hey. Hello, AD.
Sonic says, hey, AD.
Hey, AD.
Tiff says, hey, AD. David says, hey, AD. Dave Cummings says, UK climate control is a window that opens.
Yeah.
Stuart says, gotta go, people. Catch you all later. All right, Stuart.
Oh, cheers, mate.
He's probably gone by now, but yeah.
Take care, dude.
Sonic says, take it easy, Stuart. Tiffany says, see you, Stuart. Sonic says, David, unless you have an indoor cat, you don't want to escape him. Yes. Dave says, these cats can escape from maximum security prison in an open window. They'd see as an insult to their escape prowess. Duke says, bye, Mikey. Bye, Duke.
Oh, well, that's funny.
Julian says, later, Stuart. And he also says, koala ears. We found the level.
There we go. Glad to be
We
of
found the
service.
level of John's mentality, yes.
Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm 55. Farts are still funny.
So, may I ask a question here?
Please.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay. John.
What's a koala?
No. I got that.
Have you killed any koalas recently, John?
Yeah, no, I don't need to go there.
No, they're full of
I wanted to
chlamydia.
ask the root of the word bonza, because I've seen that around. I watch a couple of Australian slot car racing channels, and one of them had a billboard that said bonza on there. Is that something Australians, is that a catchword or phrase in Australia?
Yeah. If something's really good, it's bonza.
Okay.
But
Okay.
I can't tell you the origin of it. No idea. I might have to.
Okay.
It'll be on the internet somewhere. But
Yeah.
it means if it's really good, bonza, mate.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. 'Cause I remember I'm sometimes surrounded by Australians. So, like I was
Sorry?
Saturday, I was on Peter's live chat, and it was me and 5 Australians. And we had
it means
we had a
really
fun
well
good
done,
time,
chaps.
Yeah.
It must.
Pardon me, John?
No,
No,
yeah,
I
that's
was
what
just
Gary said.
thinking. I think it roughly translates to really well done, chaps.
Spot on.
In commoner parlance, nice one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, my sister works with a man
Top hell.
who is born and raised in the UK. He lives over here, and he's always throwing out English catchphrases to my sister. So I said, well, when you see him next time, tell him Bob's your uncle. And she said, what does that mean? And I said, well, if I remember correctly, it's akin to what we would say in America is there you have it. Like if you show someone something and do bada bing, bada ba, Bob's your uncle, and there it is. And she said, oh, okay. Yeah. And like a good sister, she checked it on Wikipedia.
As one
came
does.
up the same thing, and I said, "Yeah, well, when Wikipedia says it's true, then we all got to just bow our heads and say Thank you. So, but anyway, I said I got to ask her next time I see her. Did she throw that out there at her British friend? So.
Bob's your uncle and Fanny's your aunt.
Yeah, but well, here like the latest one is Bob's your uncle and Robert's your sister's brother or something like that, or your mother's brother.
In South
Robert's
Wales,
your mother's brother.
In South Wales, they say your father's your uncle and your mother's your aunt.
Father's your uncle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Took me a second to get that. Okay. Does it have the same meaning, Mikey? Same thing. There you have it.
No, it's a joke, Jim. Your father's your uncle.
Sorry. That went right over my head. Pardon me. That was like a high fly ball, just way over my head.
That's right. It's talking about everyone knows everyone in Wales, so it's rather incestuous and stuff. It's just like Tasmania. But,
now is Tasmania?
We love Tasmania. It is one of my favorite places.
Yeah. Is Tasmania a very rough kind of climate? A very not climate. I mean terrain, like country.
Yes, all of it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
My honeymoon with my darling wife Bronwyn. First time I went down there, and we were driving around the island as you do, and we are going to see how far south we can go. And we got down to a particular latitude, and the roads were closed due to snowstorms and all that sort of stuff like that. Now, considering I'm here 55, I've never been in snow. Yeah, I was just like, not happy. Let's turn around. So no, Tasmanians. It's not going to be the Melbourne weather is like Seattle. Tasmania's the equivalent of further north than Seattle, so it's probably halfway up the.
You're in Canada then.
Yeah, up the coast towards Alaska, but it's not Alaska. It's not ice and all that.
Right. You mean more rain and and cool, chilly climate?
Yeah, it's like. So it's. I think I'd have to have a look. I think it's rather weird. So looking at the equivalent of latitude in North and South Hemisphere, I think Tasmania is the equivalent of Spain in the Northern Hemisphere. I'm probably wrong. I'd have to double check that, but I was astounded how far north.
You mean it's full of drunken British tourists?
Yeah, exactly right. But no, it's one of the most beautiful places on earth. So it looks a lot like what you've seen in those Lord of the Rings movies. Like that's New Zealand, different from Tasmania, but Tasmania is as close to as Australia gets to New Zealand geography.
Okay.
Weather.
All right. And
so I've got one of my viewers from Tassie, and he sent me the Around Tasmania calendar for my wall.
Oh, wow! So Cradle Mountain.
It's absolutely stunning. I mean, the place is absolutely beautiful. I mean, all these different things, but it looks incredible. Absolutely lovely.
Oh, yeah. Wow. So this Wineglass Bay, I think, is January.
Very cool. Very nice.
Yes, indeed. Wineglass Bay from Mount Amos.
It's Freixenet Peninsula. Been there? Beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
February's Highfield House and the Nut in Stanley.
Oh, the Nut. Have been there too.
Which is very good.
So it's a beautiful place.
This is Hobart. Constitution
sure
Dock
is.
in Hobart.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
It looks amazing.
Maybe you should go there on holiday sometime, Gary.
I think so. That's
wow. That's Monet's garden.
Very beautiful.
The Neck in Bruny Island.
The Neck.
That looks incredible.
So what that is, Port Arthur was one of the first penal colonies in Australia. If you were transported to Australia and you were naughty in Australia, you'd be sent to Port Arthur. The Neck is in between the prison and the rest of mainland. So you had to cross that little bit of coast there, and it had killer dogs on chains across the thing. So not many people escaped from it.
No.
It sounds pretty effective.
Yeah, it was.
This is the New Norfolk, the River Derwent or something.
Holy
Yep.
moly. Wow.
Tessellated pavement. Oh, that's nice geology.
It's incredible.
Wow.
Isn't it?
That looks astonishing.
Quite exotic.
And then Tasman's Arch.
Yep.
In Tasman National Park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The wind blows through
And
it
then-
like you wouldn't believe.
This month is a memorial park with some wood carvings.
Nice.
So
Oh,
yeah,
who knew?
I mean, it looks gorgeous. I have to say, does look
The
gorgeous.
heck with meeting at Telford. Let's all meet in Tasmania.
Yeah.
They have
First
great
thing
beer
in the
too.
Mm,
If,
even better.
if
They also
You
have
must-
amazing sparkling wine.
they do.
Yep.
The
Coming up to the
Jantz
two-hour mark,
company
so-
is there, and they make perfect sparkling wine.
We're coming up to the 2-hour mark already, so quickly get through the comments before we head off.
Crikey,
Sonic
blimey.
says, comments of the show, map of Tassie.
Easily.
Glad to be of service.
Julian says, I was once told my mind was in the gutter. I replied, how dare you? It's taken me ages to get up here.
Oh,
He says, actually, Bob was my granddad. Buggered if I know who Fanny was.
Mm.
Sonic says, Fanny Adams, legend has it, she was sweet. Mm. Julian says, Sonic, as was Felicity Arkwright, allegedly.
Ooh, okay. No, I don't know that.
Sonic says, that from Open All Hours.
Oh, okay.
Julian says, laugh out loud, Sonic. No, that name's FA2, probably regional, most likely. David says, isn't Tasmania a deciduous rainforest with its giant lobsters that walk around the forest floor and the scores of people looking for the tiger?
No, I'm lost. Yeah, there's a lot of people looking for the tiger.
Duke says, there's a women's factory in Hobart.
Yes. Yes, they
Oh.
don't make them there. There's one in
I
Parramatta
wonder
too.
where they came from.
oh well,
Yeah.
see you, Duke.
Duke says, bye, Mikey. Bye, John.
Bye, John. Bye, Gary.
Oh yeah. Oh, I should
Bye,
change
Gary.
my camera.
Bye, Joe.
Bye, Tiff.
Bye, Duke.
Bye, Sonic.
You're great.
Bye, Jim. And
Go
Sonic
on,
says,
Duke.
cheers, Duke. So, gentlemen and Motley, how have you got on with your models? Should we go with Gary first?
Gary started.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go, Gary.
Okay, I've been happy. I've been really happy. Here it is. My little palace.
Oh
It's been
wow.
Oh, neat. Wow. Very cool.
It's really lovely. It's really. You won't have seen it at the beginning, Jim, but it comes with all the scenic flock to go here, and it comes with little tree stumps and some like foam to get to be the trees. It's really pretty. It's really nice. I'm really enjoying this. There's still like a central sort of bit that goes in the middle there
Yeah.
to do, but otherwise that's not bad. I'm really liking this.
Excellent. Yeah, it looks nice, man.
We've got more comments in the chat.
Yeah, do that.
Dave says, has massive lobster and what? Massive land lobsters, no drop bears.
Massive love the
Yeah.
hand. Ouch.
Julian says, bye, Duke. Jim says, be seeing you, Duke. Huzzah! Peter Povey's in. Hello, Peter. Says, would anyone know the saying, good on you, Blue? My late father would say it's me. He served in Africa in World War II. Yeah.
Was your father redheaded? In Australia, if
I've got
you're
friends-
redheaded, everyone calls you blue.
Ah,
Yeah.
Of course they
I've got
do.
a mate who calls everyone Blue. I don't know why. Dave Cohen says, hi, everyone. And Sonic says, it's been Bonza.
Being Bonza.
And Peter
mate.
says, no, he wasn't a redhead.
Oh, okay.
I think it's just one of those terms. regional terms like mate or mucker and things like that. Just means friend. Sort of thing. Julian says, nobody said flocking hell. That's cool, Gary. I'm disappointed in you all.
Oh boy. Ay.
Peter says, neither am I.
I couldn't tell you that.
And then Duke says, the women's factory was where the naughty women or wives of prisoners were housed. Ah, okay.
So, yeah, they were employed to make things like clothes and stuff like that. It was a factory run by, well, not run by, everything was made by women prisoners. But yeah, but it's like hard labor. They were like, darning and doing whatever they're doing. So yeah, it's a female factory.
Sell block H then.
Yeah. Well, exactly right.
Yeah. Duke says bye, Julian, and Peter says cheers, lads. So Gary, not Gary, John, how have you got on?
Well, all right, I'll just hold it up on this camera. So it's coming together. I've got tape everywhere holding it all together, but it's coming together. It's looking more like a tornado now. Currently, just started doing the intake, so they'll fit on there. There'll be gaps and stuff like that, but it's not bad. Like Jim asked maybe an hour ago, how's the kit? I wouldn't say it's problematic. I haven't enjoyed it up till today. So doing the cockpit, and it wasn't the cockpit's fault. This kit has raised detail for the instruments, no instrument decals or decals as you would call it. Depends where you are. We don't judge here. But I used an aftermarket set that wasn't that great. But now that I managed to get that in and the nose together, the rest of it is coming together rather well. So I've got some seams around there, but not too many. So this is starting to be rather enjoyable, and everything is straight. So yeah, that's me. I've done a fair bit in 2 hours because I haven't had to read comments.
Yeah, well, this is the problem, isn't it?
Yeah. So what about you, Mikey?
2 seconds.
Uh-huh.
I'm just finishing putting these last 2 bits on.
Is that the AFV club kit?
It is.
Okay. How do you like it?
Nice kit to build, to be fair. Okay, so I put the wheels on that side, and the idlers and things. And I've done the wheels and the idlers on this side.
Okay.
And something's just rattled around inside.
Uh-oh.
Don't know what that could be.
That would be a crew member.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crikey.
It's probably me old man.
I hate it when I hear
Oh,
stuff
no, it's not.
outside of me.
No, it's not. I know what it is.
Okay.
It's
All right.
one of the... is one of the cupola doors. Not cupola, the driver's hatch doors.
Oh, okay.
So I put it in there for a reason. Because it just falls off. So I'm going to glue it on when I'm finished. Yeah. Wheels are on now.
Good. Very
Start doing
good.
the tracks and stuff. Yeah.
Sonic,
Yes.
So let's go.
what you got?
Cool.
I've not even opened any of my model boxes yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Maybe
I'm still-
railroad stuff or something.
Yeah, I'm still to build my Mustang at some point, and I've got a Spitfire to build as well, along with Tiff. We've
Okay.
got one.
Very good.
Tiff's bought a few different models and stuff like that, but pretty cool ones. Like she's in the middle of building that jet just now, but I've yet to build mine. So I will get started on it soon, though. At some point, hopefully.
Right. So in the I'll go through these ones because I can click them as quick as I can say them. Then. Okay. Peter says, "Oh Christ." Peter says, "Cheers, lads," and then Dave Cummins says, "Is reading comments." A. Pain. And Duke chimes in with I
Oh, no.
think that It is David. Yes.
Dear.
Nice.
Right. Just quickly before we go, because I really got to go. Yeah. Duke says David. And he says, ha ha ha. Frank said, I.
Oh, God.
Think. Tiff. Should. Read these. Oh, yeah. Right. And Tiff says, thanks for the sub, Peter. Yeah, cheers, dude. Really appreciate it. Right, I really got to go because I'm getting wind shot. So we'll say our goodbyes.
Very, thanks for joining. It's been it's been a lot of fun. And
Yes, it has.
special
Thanks
thanks
for
to
having me
Gary
again,
for.
Mikey. Always a pleasure to be a guest.
Yeah, it's fun. Thanks a lot for inviting me along. It's been really cool. Next time in Albania.
Right.
Yes.
Bonza.
Well,
yeah. That's going to be an interesting one, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And I've got just the kit I want to take with me.
Okay.
Nice.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, I'll see
How are you
you
gonna
on
get the
Thursday.
snips
That's
past
your live
security?
chat.
Oh, I won't need them.
All right. Yeah.
and there'll
We
be
shall
a
see you
3-minute
all,
review of that happening tomorrow.
Okay,
Nice.
I'll try and record it before I go away. But I will do a 3-minute review of the kit. I do know which one I'm going to do. So yeah, I'll do my best.
Me and Modmin are back tomorrow afternoon with the budget modeler. We're going to be revealing the build we're going to be doing, the three of us this time.
Nice.
So it should be fun. So do look out for that. As soon as he posts it, it's usually in the morning when he creates live, I will make sure I share it on the Discord channel and on my page on Facebook.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, thanks everyone.
Thank you, Jim. Thank you, DJ Sonic. It's been fun as always.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And the three veterans. The original three veterans will be back on Thursday with the Spitfire build.
The last one of the Spitfire, yeah.
Is it the last one, or we've got another one after that?
Well, I think there might be one, because it would probably take me 2 hours to get the decals on, and another one to get the wash and everything on it. So I could do 2.
Yeah.
I won't be dragging it out. I won't have to rush it.
Yeah. Right. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Okay. So long, everyone. Bye.
Subscribe.